time, I think I already said it in my intro. We're just gonna get straight into the story then. Let me be clear, this is not a makeup video. Yes, I am doing my makeup in this video, but it is not a makeup video. I'm literally just doing my makeup because I'm going somewhere, but I wanted to tell the story real quick. So I had this best friend. I'm gonna give y'all a little background. We met when I was in 8th grade in about 2013. So this girl has known me for a long time. She's known me since I was 13 years old. I'm 19 right now. So she basically broke her phone. I think this was around the time when the 5C was out or something like that. She had like broke her phone, so I gave her mine. When I was a freshman in high school, my mom had bought me a phone from Sprint, right? But like my mom had stopped paying the bill after like a month. I don't know why she got me a phone if she wasn't gonna pay the bill, but that's neither here nor there. She stopped paying the bill after like a month of me having it. So, you know, my dad had bought me a new phone and he was paying my bill at the time. So, you know, my ex-best friend, we gonna name her Pickle Juice. I don't know if I said that already. Her name is Pickle Juice though. So I gave her my old phone, the one that my mom had bought me. Mind you, like, you can't turn the phone on and like make calls because the bill's not paid. So my mom had owed a lot of money to Sprint in order to get the phone turned back on. So she was like, I'm not paying that. They're asking for too much. So I told her, I was like, okay, well, you can use the phone, but like you can't make calls because it's not on and my mom doesn't want to pay the bill. So she asked me how much it was, and she was going to tell her mom how much it was so that her mom could pay it so that she could turn the phone on and use it. So I think it was like $500 to $700 or something like that she owed, because it was like a while before she when she stopped paying my bill. So I told her and she was like, yeah, my mom said she's not paying that. So I was like, I don't blame her. I wouldn't pay that either. But we're gonna get back into the story because that was more like a little background about how she ended up with the phone in the first place. I gave it to her being a good friend because she had broke her phone, or she cracked it or something. She did something to her phone. So I was like, okay, I don't want her just out here with no phone, so I'm gonna give her mine. Hold on, let me look for my chat. So I gave her my phone because as her friend and as somebody that saw her as like a big sister, like we were so close. We did everything together. We went to senior trip together. We went to graduate. We literally walked to our graduation together from her house. I went from my house to her house, and then I went from her house to our school in heels. Mind you, that was a walk. For 2 8th graders to be walking to school in heels, like, it was crazy. I might do like another story of my 8th grade graduation experience, but for right now, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about my phone that got stolen. So I gave her the phone to use, right? So now a lot of y'all are probably at this part and y'all like, if you gave her the phone to use, she didn't steal it. I'm getting there. Give me some time. So I gave her the phone to use. She had it for about 3 months. Her mom had bought her a new phone, or somebody had got her a new phone, and she basically was using the phone. Like, I saw the phone right after she got it. I think she sent me a picture of her like setting it up or something like that. But so I'm like, okay, well, since you got your phone back, can I have my phone back? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, let me hold on to it for a little bit longer. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, let's hold on to it for a little bit. But I want my phone back. Like, I was basically letting her know, like, eventually you're gonna have to give it back to me. She's all like, oh, no, this is my phone now. I like this phone. You're not getting this phone back. I'm like, yeah, okay. I want my phone back. Like, so eventually, I would say like maybe 2, maybe 3 more weeks go by. So I'm asking her and I'm like, hey, can I get my phone back? And she's just like, yeah, but I have to look for it. So I'm like, what do you mean you have to look for it? Like, your apartment is not that big, your room is not that big. Why is it that you have to look for the phone? Like, why don't you know where it is? So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna help you look for it because I want my phone back. And she's like, no, like, I'll look for it myself. Like, I got this. I'm gonna clean up my room by myself. I'm gonna look for the phone by myself. I'm gonna give you back your phone. So I'm like, pickle juice. Like, I was about to, I almost said her real name. I'm like, pickle juice. Like, I want my phone back, like, now. I don't want to wait for it. I want you to give it back to me now. So she's just like, I'm gonna give you back your phone. I just gotta look for it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Go look for it. Like, right now. Go look for it. She's like, I can't look for it right now. So I'm like, why not? Like, why can't you just go look for it? And she's just like does not know what to tell me. Like, she's just like trying to sit there in my face and think to come up with something as to what to tell me as to why she doesn't have my phone anymore. So I'm like, girl, like, just give me back my phone. Like, it's not that deep. It ain't that hard. Like, just give me back my phone. So then eventually I'm like low-key starting to put two and two together, and I'm just like, I really don't think she has this phone, because if she had the phone, I would have had it back already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking her, I'm like trying to basically get her to admit to the fact that she basically gave my phone away or that she doesn't have it. So she's trying to find excuses as to why I basically can't get my phone back. So I'm like, I'm slowly like putting two and two together there. And I'm like, okay, well, I really don't think she has the phone, because if she had the phone, why can't, like, if you have my phone, why can't I just get it back? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like asking her, and I'm like, where is it? Like, she's all like, it's in my room, I'm gonna find it. And I'm just like, if it was really in your room and you really were like trying to find it, you would have went to go find it. So now at this point I'm getting upset, because it's like, you're lying to me. Like, you're lying in my face about what happened to my phone, because you know that you broke the rules after I told you a second time not to. So I don't even know if I explained what the rules were, but I had 4 rules in place for my phone. I said, don't change the password. I let that one slide because the password that I had put in place was really long, and like, I knew she wasn't gonna remember that. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, she changed it to something simpler. That's cool. Or whatever. I told her, I was like, don't change the password. She changed the password. I let that slide though. I was like, don't delete and download nothing. She deleted and downloaded apps off the phone. I said, don't give nobody the phone. And I also said, what was the 4th one? Oh yeah, I was like, don't crack it. She broke all 4 of those rules. So I'm just like, okay, not only can I basically not trust you with my phone, but, well, at this point, she hadn't broken one of them. But like, okay, so basically I had gotten the phone back. After a while, I had gotten the phone back. This was before what had happened. I had gotten the phone back, right? I gave it back to her though, because the new phone that she got, I don't know, I think it was either like messed up already, or she cracked it again and had to get a new phone again. So I don't know if the phone was already messed up or if she had cracked it. I can't remember, but one of the two happened. So I'm like, I gave her the phone again, and I'm like, okay, 2 weeks don't went past and I ain't received my phone back yet. So I'm like, okay, I'm asking her about the phone, and she had gotten another replacement phone at this point. I'm asking her about the phone, and she's just like basically making the same excuses, like, oh, I'm gonna find it, I gotta find it. So I'm like, bro, this is the second time you did this. Like, where is my phone? Like, I'm not even playing anymore at this point. Like, I just want my phone back. And she's just like basically telling me without telling me that she don't have it. So I'm like, okay, where is my phone? She's like, somebody has it. So I'm like, who? And she was like somebody, she basically at first lied and told me somebody stole the phone from her. So I'm like, okay, well, you need to get in contact with them and you need to let me speak to them because I want my phone back. Like, so she's like, I can't get in contact with the girl. I tried talking to her. I tried texting her. I tried calling her, blah, 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 blah. She was telling me all this and that. And I'm just like basically eventually she came out and she told me she gave the phone to the girl. So I'm like, what happened? Like, what, like, how exactly did she get the phone? So she's telling me, she's like, well, we were in class one day, mind you, this is the story she told me, so I'm not sure if this really happened. I don't know if like what exactly happened to the phone. I'm telling you what she told me. She's like, well, we were in class and I was using the phone even though I wasn't supposed to be using it. So I was using it like under the table and she was sitting across from me, so she seen me using the phone. And then she was like, she saw me using the phone, so she asked me if she could use the pause. Okay, so I'm editing right now, right? And I noticed that in the video I look away a lot from the camera. Don't mind that. Literally, I was looking away because there's a curtain over there and like the wind was blowing, so it kept moving, and every time it would move it would distract me, so I would look at it. But like, don't just ignore that, okay? Just enjoy the video. Subscribe. My mom, because she didn't have a phone at the time. So I'm like, okay, I'm listening, right? And she's telling me, and she's like, well, there was a fire drill, so she took the phone and she left, and she told me she was gonna give me the phone tomorrow. So now I'm looking and I'm like, why didn't she just give you the phone back and then leave? She had to leave with the phone. Like, you told her to use the phone in front of you. If she was using the phone in front of you, why couldn't she just put the phone down and then leave? Why did she have to take the phone with her? First of all, I'm telling you, like I already mentioned in the beginning, that the phone could not be used because the bill wasn't paid. So I'm over here trying to figure out, I'm like, how in the world did she, like, how was she planning on calling her mom? Why would you even give her the phone? So she's like, well, I was just being nice. I thought she was cool. I wanted to, and I'm just like, honestly, she's talking to me and like nothing that she's saying is registering in my mind, because all I'm thinking about is, I don't care how nice she was. I gave you 4 simple rules and you're acting like you can't follow 4 simple rules. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm getting aggravated at this point. And I'm just like, we're gonna have to figure out a way that you can get this phone back from her, because you gave it to her, so you're gonna get it back. And she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get you your phone back. I'm gonna try to get you your phone back. And I'm just like, no, you're gonna give me my phone back. Like, so we're contacting the girl, we're texting her, calling her every single day, to the point where eventually she blocked Pickle Juice on Facebook. So basically she was saying that like her mom wouldn't let her get the phone back from out of her room, so we can't get the phone back because she took somebody else's phone. So her mom took the phone from her and wouldn't give it back to her, which honestly, I don't believe that story because it doesn't make sense. Like, if you know your child has somebody else's property, you're not gonna give it to them and tell them to give it back. You're just gonna hold it in your room. Let me know down below in the comments, would you hold on to the phone? If you were the girl's parents, would you have held on to the phone, or would you give it back to her and make her give it back to whoever it belongs to? Or would you hold it in your room, locked up, and not let her get it? Comment down below. Basically, that's the story. She took my phone, gave it to somebody else after I told her not to, and the phone got taken from her. So I have not seen that phone since that day. Well, since the day I gave it to her the second time. And basically from that story, I learned, like, you can't just give your stuff away like that. You have to be very careful who you give your stuff to. It doesn't matter how much you trust them, how long you knew them. It really don't matter. Be very careful who you give your stuff to. And make sure you watch it carefully. Make sure it stays in their possession, everything. Another thing, tell me how, okay, so one day me and her were together, right? We were walking outside, and I think we went inside McDonald's. That was back when I ate McDonald's. Now I hate it, but we were inside McDonald's, and this girl I think she left the phone inside McDonald's, and she had to walk back and get it. Like, at that moment, I had knew, like, she really is not taking care of this phone. But I still let her use it because at the end of the day, she was my best friend. And I saw her as, like, a sister. And I did not want her to be walking around here with no type of communication with her mom, with me, with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But moral of the story is be careful who you trust with your belongings. It's one thing to trust somebody, and it's a whole nother thing to trust them with your belongings. Be very careful who you give your stuff to. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Get this video likes. I don't even want to say a number. Get this video some likes, and I'll drop another story time, because boy do I got some more stories to tell with pickle juice in it and with other people. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for 100. Let me count. Let me check right now. I have 100 something subscribers. Hurry up and load. Hurry up and load. Hurry up and load. Hey, hurry up and load. Hey, hurry up and load.
You good in here? You want to put your on?
Mom. I have 139 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your aunties, your uncles, your dog, your cousin, your pet monkey, everybody to subscribe to my channel. I have bangers coming out. I got a lot of good content coming. I have so much video ideas coming. Just give me some time and I will get them out for you guys. Drop down in the comment section below some video ideas. I love you guys so much, and I am out here. I'm actually gonna leave that in. My mom is so cute. She was like, I'm sorry, put a sign on the door. I'm gonna leave that in. Oh wait, oh yeah, I forgot I ended the video. I'm gonna leave that in. Let's get me to 1K by the end of March for a lit giveaway and some more bangers. I'm trying to get up there so I could do some lit collabs with people. I really do. Oh yeah, any smaller YouTubers that live in New York City that wanna collab, you can DM me on Instagram. My DMs are open. My Instagram will be linked down below. I might start putting it on the screen. I'm not sure. If I decide to put it on the screen, then it will be on the screen as well. But it will be down in the description. My Snapchat is open. My Twitter feed is also open. You can tweet me. I do tweet back. Yeah. Anyways, all right, bye. I'm gonna stop. Bye.